Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back. I hope you guys are having an amazing day. For today's video, I wanted to share with you guys an I'll keep you posted video. So I have a bunch of goods here that I wanted to just run over with you guys, let you know if the products worked out for me or let you know if it just didn't work out for me. I also let you know if the product was purchased by me or if it was sent to me. But yeah, I started making these videos, I would say maybe like 6-ish months ago. I think it's just a good way for me to kind of get back to you guys, to let you know basically if something like is worth your money or if it's not. So hopefully you guys enjoy this. I will leave my playlist down below in the description box and let's get started. Okay, so the first item that I have up is this right here from Melt Cosmetics. This is the brunette eyeshadow palette. This right here was sent to me by Sephora, and here is what the palette looks like. So we get mainly mattes in here and then we get 3 metallics. So did I mention I'm wearing this on my eyes today? I'm wearing this on my eyes today. I use a little bit of this for setting the whole lid. Cork, I threw in the crease, then a little bit of tan, and then brunette, and I use a shade Bourbon, which actually looks darker in here, but I feel like it comes across as more yellowy on the eyes. So I use that on the lids. I feel like I have a love-hate relationship with Melt Cosmetics in regards to their palettes. So some of their palettes work out amazingly for me, and then some of them are just like not the bestest. With this one, I realized the mattes are actually really nice, very pigmented, but not in like a scary way where it's like, oh my gosh. But there is a decent amount of pigmentation, so that means you really don't have to go in way too much with this. As for the metallics, I actually thought the metallics would be the winners of this palette just because they swatch so beautifully and they are pretty nice and smooth and soft. But actually, they're not the winners. The mattes in here I would say are the winners, and the metallics are nice. They apply okayly, but I feel like for Melt, I feel like it was kind of lacking something. You could still get a beautiful look with this. You can still work the product in there, but I feel like, I don't know, this vibe kind of gives me Natasha Denona bronze vibe. So to me it's more like, because this is like I think 30 something or 40 something bucks, I would just say the Natasha Denona bronze palette just kind of sums it all in one. And you can get this look with a whole bunch of other looks as well, with the formula being as amazing as it is, So as much as I do like this, I also kind of feel like the metallics are not necessarily so much so there. So it's good and it works, but I always have to factor in the price tag. I personally would say skip this one and probably get the bronze, just like I mentioned 3 times already, just because the metallics really are not a breeze to work with, and it's decent though. I mean, I don't know if I would declutter it because I like it, but not really one that I'd be like, hey you guys, you need to run out to right now and get it, So that's my take on that. I also have another palette here from Urban Decay. This is the Urban Decay Naked Mini 3. This sucks. Look at me being all like whatever. This is so bad. So bad. And I did a first impression on this. I'll have that video linked down below, but I was really shocked, and the way I felt in that video is still how I feel about this palette. I feel like this palette is lacking. Very thin consistency, very powdery, doesn't have a good build. This shade right here is like the most ashiest tone ever. And I mean, besides for the tones not being 100% my speed, I'm just forgetting about that for a minute. The quality is really not there. The metallics absolutely suck, and I'm shocked because usually with the Urban Decay Naked palettes, they typically do very well. Like they're always getting better and better, but this I feel like was kind of a little bit of like a setback, and I really would not recommend it. It's not a breeze to work with. They also don't last the longest time, and I'm not a fan. I will also say the tones are so gonna be a no. I feel like with these kind of colors, it could go bad really fast, and this is a true example of something that went bad pretty fast. So, and that I purchased myself. I don't know if I mentioned that. Okay, the next thing that I have here is from Kopari. This is the Coconut Water Moisture Cream. Kopari actually sent this over. This is so good. I have no words. So they sent it over and I was like, okay, cool, when I get a chance I'll use it. And I didn't use it for like maybe a month or so, and then the other day I was like, I need a moisturizer, because I gave my Tatcha one to my mother because she needed a really like good one. So I'm like, okay, let me give her that. Anyway, I pulled this out and I was shocked. The consistency is like so unique, but not even that. I feel like this could really work out for those who have oily skin and or dry skin. It sinks in like no other moisturizer I've tried. It's non-irritating. I don't feel like it's great for sensitive skin as well, because I feel like I break out like this if something's not for me. It's just, you can see it all over my face right away. But this is beautiful. I think it's also so nice to wear underneath makeup. It adds the most perfect base, and it's not too much, but it's also not nothing either. It's like perfectly in the middle there. I just think this is so yummy on the skin, and I've been really, really loving it. I didn't think it would be like, oh my gosh, but they sent this over. This is the kind of product that I would repurchase on my own with my own money because it's so damn good. I like to use it for the mornings especially, but occasionally I use it at night and it's still pretty nice. But wow, and it has a very light scent, but not like way too much. Solid stuff. It also, I feel like, helps with texture, which is like winner. Love. Okay, next up I have this blush here from Natasha Denona. This right here was sent to me from Sephora. So this is the Puff Paint Liquid Blush Serum in the shade, I actually don't see the shade name on this specifically, but I think this is the second to lightest shade. There's one nude shade, this pinky tone one, and then I think maybe a deeper one. Anyways, you know my love for Natasha Denona. Obsessed with her work, everything. I feel like, God willing, when I get married, I want her to do my makeup. It's a little bit of a stretch, but dreams do come true, so hopefully that one will. But anyways, I was really curious about this one because I love cream blushes. I love to use them on their own. I love to use them like with powder blushes. I just think, especially for more neutral days, natural days, I prefer a cream blush. Anyways, I was glad to see that she released one on her own. But I am sad to say that this, I feel like, is really just not worth the money, even though I didn't pay for it myself per se. I just feel like it's a little bit of a waste. Now, it does have a doe foot applicator to it, so it's really easy to apply. You can kind of like dot it on and then blend it out. The reason why I feel like it's a little bit of a waste is because it's so like light in tone. I can only speak for this shade. I don't know about the other shades really, but it's not that much of a buildable blush. Like, it's more of like your no blush, blush. But to me, like, my whole like theory is that like you can do that with any blush. Meaning, like, if it's a super pigmented blush, you can go very, very light. So you have that no blush look, but you can also go more dramatic if you're wanting to build up. With this one, it's like almost blends out almost to nothing. It does have like a serum-y like texture to it. It feels like water, very lightweight on the skin and very pretty, but I also feel like it doesn't necessarily last that long. So it's nice and it's pretty, but I also feel like there really isn't much to it. So I mean, if you're going somewhere for an hour legit, this could look very youthful and pretty and very like not there. But I also kind of feel like if you're gonna spend the 20 something bucks on a cream blush, maybe I don't know, like choose one that can, you know, that has the best of both worlds, I would say. Okay, next up we have some Makeup by Mario goodies. I purchased this one on my own. This is his blush in Pale Petal. I think there are 6 shades in the line. I thought the concept of this was really cool because like there's a brush on the other side and then you can twist up the blush on the other side. I think this is nice. I would say, again, if it's like from 1 to 10, 10 being like the most pigmented, this is like a 3. Like, it's not pigmented, it's not overly, but it's like also not, you know what I mean? So I think this is decent. I think that there are many other cream blushes that I personally prefer, especially for the price tag. So I would say maybe save your money on this one. It is pretty on the skin and it is somewhat pretty buildable, but honestly I'm not crazy about the consistency. It has a very like, not sticky consistency, but it has like, it feels like glue a little, like very little, but it still feels like glue. So you know what I mean? And then also for the brush on the other side, I really don't like this brush. Like, I thought it would be like cool and everything because it's a brush and it's like 2-in-1, you know? This is like such a stiff brush, so it's almost like you're like bouncing, like pounding your face with this, and it's like not even like smooth or like, you know, it's like boom, 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 and then it's not even blending really anything out. It's too stiff, I would say. It doesn't have much give to it. I feel like for a blush, you kind of want a little bit of give to your brush because it kind of blends more seamless. At least that's my personal take on it. Not one cream blush that I'm particularly fully in love with. So also with this one, I would say it's 20 something bucks. Maybe use that money towards a different blush. Tower 28 cream blushes, because those are the best. You know, so that you can kind of get more a bang for your buck kind of thing. So sadly, that wasn't like my fave. Next, I have the powder blush from the Makeup by Mario line. This is one that I purchased on my own as well. And this is a really like just nice general blush. It's in the shade Creamy Peach. I think there are 6 shades in the line. It's nice. It's like more of a satin finish. It lasts a long time. It is pretty buildable and the color is stunning. I love the formula. It's very nice. It's a good blush, but the thing is also, with this one, I also feel like you're kind of paying for the name as well, which if you're feeling the vibe of this, the packaging, everything made by Mario, then yeah. But at the same time, is there something super, super beyond special about this one for 20 something dollars? It's nice, you know, but I don't think it's a super unique formula that we've never really seen, but it does look really pretty on the skin. If you are looking to invest in a nice quality blush, this is good, but doesn't really knock my socks off my feet. I am being so much right now. I'm just saying it as it is. Next we have the Ilia Blue Light Filter Mist. I like this a lot. This is one that Sephora sent over. I just picked up a small size just to feel it out to see if I would enjoy it or not. The scent on it is very light, very like spa-like, I would say, and then the mister, like the nozzle, like it sprays out really well, and then I just pretty much use a Dollar Tree fan brush and, you know, no wait, Dollar Tree fan, no brush involved, and I just like fan my face. So I like this because I feel like it kind of gives my face a little bit of a glow, but it also does really set in your makeup as well. I don't know if I've ever found anything like this per se, because I actually like the Glow Ho Ho because I have such dry skin, but a lot of times with the Glow Ho Ho mist, I don't find that they're actually like prolonging the wear of my makeup. With this one, I feel like it prolongs and it gives me a little bit of a glow, so it's really the best of both worlds, and I think it's great. I think it's amazing. It also just like makes your makeup look good. Like after I spray this, I'm like, you know what? Like I was feeling myself before, but I'm feeling myself even more with this one. So it's one that I've been really enjoying, and I can totally see myself purchasing the full size. I think it's solid, solid stuff. Okay, next up I have a bronzer here by Makeup by Mario. I guess I could have put all the Makeup by Marios together, but anyway, this is the shade Medium Dark. So my theory is with bronzers, I prefer to go a 2 or 3 shades deeper, so I can go light-handed if I want to, but if I want to get that like deep effect, I have that. There's a few bronze, so if there are a few bronzing shades, I typically will choose like the one in the middle, because the lighter one I feel like I won't be able to build up as much, and then the deep one would probably be a little bit too deep for me. Anyways, like I mentioned, this is in medium dark, and Sephora sent this over, just let me say that. It's really hard for me to blend this out. Like I thought it would be like easy peasy lemon squeezy, but it's like, it almost creates a very muddy look on my face. And I will say I have other bronzers that are like even the same tone as this one, maybe a drop darker, and they work out well, they look good. But with this one, I feel like it almost looks very muddy. That's the word I was looking for. I used it a few times with different brushes to really see, but then I feel like maybe it's just the formula. I'm not 100% sure. So I might still keep it to see like, you know, what I can do with it, or I might just pick up a lighter shade to see if maybe it's because it's way too dark for me, but I don't think it actually is way too dark. I just don't know if the formula is one that I am personally beyond fascinated with. I will also say it has more of like a satin finish, so not completely matte, but not glowy or anything. So that's the formula of this, like that's the finish on the face. I had a little bit of a hard time with this one, so it's really not one that I really like, but I'm gonna try to a lighter shade to see if I enjoy this one. But medium dark is gonna be no bueno. I don't even speak Spanish, but it's gonna be a no. The next Makeup by Mario product I have here is the highlighter that he released. This is in Pearl. I think this is either the lightest or the second to lightest shade. I don't even know if you guys can see, but I have like a little baby dip in here. I really love this. Yes, yay! One item that I really like from his line, but this is really good. It has almost like a very like rich, like silky, like, you know what I mean? Like it's like, it looks good. It looks very like seamless and very like slippery on the face. Like it's just so beautiful. Great consistency, built up amazingly, and looks stunning on the skin. It really looks very pretty. It also almost has like a, not a sheerness to it, but like it's really nice. It's a very unique formula, like little like, it looks like more like it has like a diamondy vibe. Like this looks pretty on the skin. I really love this. I think that the staying power is also really good, and it looks glowy but very fresh, not overdone. You can go lighter with this, or you can build up, and it looks good. Like this is one of those highlighters where it's like amongst my favorites. Like I love the Dior highlighters, I love the Ofra highlighters, and this right here like bumped up its way to spot number 3, 4 because, or 1, 2 even, because the quality is outstanding. Good stuff. I love that. Then I have a serum foundation here by Tarte. This is the Hydro Flex C. Tarte C foundation. I have mine in the shade 20N. Well, the highlighter Sephora sent over, and Sephora sent this over as well. This is good stuff. This looks like your skin. It gives you a really nice, like, healthy glow, but not in an overdone way. And I would say it gives you definitely medium coverage. You can kind of build up to pretty full, and like, it looks good on the skin. It looks like your face, even though it has great coverage to it, you know? Like, it doesn't look heavy, it doesn't feel heavy. Very comfortable on. I really enjoy this. It has more of like a watery serum like feel to it, and it's just amazing on the skin. So definitely a foundation with this one also that kind of bumped up its way to spot number 1, 2, 3, because along with the Charlotte Tilbury like glowy foundation, I forgot what that's called, that's like my holy grail of grails, this right here is like over there also because it's so nice on and comfortable. I like to wear either a glowy primer with this or more of like just a pore filling primer, and both ways it's just so beautiful on the skin. And actually a lot of you guys told me that this has been your new obsession, and I feel like Tarte, it could be hit or miss with their foundations, but this really nice, stunning on the face. I love that. The next item that I have here is by Urban Decay. This is a very interesting product. It's the All Nighter Ultra Glow Face Primer. So I purchased this when I purchased the Urban Decay Naked Mini 3 palette because I wanted to get free shipping and I wasn't gonna pay $8 for shipping. So I just paid an extra, like, I think this is like 20 something bucks, the extra few bucks to get this. This is really unique, very different compared to any other primer that I've tried. It's legit basically like a oil in a liquid form, which I thought was just like the coolest. A few of you guys actually also told me with this that this has been your holy grail for a while, and I don't know why, I just never even knew this existed till I was on Urban Decay site, and I was like, wow, you know, this is intriguing. And I like how it says Ultra Glow. So basically it feels like an oil, but it does dry down and it creates a really beautiful base for your makeup. I won't say necessarily fills in your pores per se, but I feel like if you have dry skin, this is beautiful underneath. Comfortable, doesn't irritate my skin. I feel like sometimes with either foundations or primers, my face could really itch. I always say scratch, but then my brother was like, it's itch. And then you guys were like, it's itch. And I was like, why do I always think I'm saying these words and it makes sense? Like, oh, my face is scratching. Anyways, I really like this. Good stuff, and it just makes your like face look very like healthy. I love that. And then the final product that I wanted to speak to you guys about today is this right here from Pat McGrath, and this is one of her blushes in one second, Divine Rose. Good stuff. So this right here is one that Sephora sent over. I think that there are maybe like 6 or 8 shades in the line that are a matte finish, and then I think there's 2 or 3 shades that are more of like a satin glowy finish. So this is more like the matte. I picked this color because I actually don't have a lot of shades like this. I love the rosy tone. I think it'll actually be a bit more fitting maybe in the fall and winter time, but I've worn this a lot recently, and I think it's, first of all, the embossment beautiful. It's really high quality, and this is a blush that will last. Like, you're gonna put it on at 9 a.m. It's gonna be on there till 8, 9 p.m. You know what I mean? So beautiful, and it just creates the perfect flush. I feel like it's almost like a glue blush in a way, like really where you put it, that's where it stays. And with that, you kind of feel like, I feel like you kind of have to work a little bit quick with this one because where you put it, it will stay. But in a way, I feel like that's so rewarding because like it's gonna last the whole day. I like to go in with a light hand and then build up with this one because it can go wrong pretty fast just because it's like where you put it, it's gonna stay. So a little bit and then build up from there. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. I mean, it definitely is a little bit more on the pricier side. You are also paying for the name, but I think the quality is definitely there and it's really pretty on. The only thing I will say though is I think that it's really hard to open it. Like there was a time that I was like, okay, you know, it takes like a minute or 30 seconds. For me, I'm just thinking if the compact opened up a little bit more smoothly, that would be a bit more beneficial, just because like also especially if you're in a rush or if you're like trying to get things done quickly, it's like it can be a little bit of a tedious process to open this up, and then it's kind of like, ugh, you know. So that's my only complaint about this, but I actually really do like it, and I would definitely check out the other shades that she has in the line. That's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Those were the items that I wanted to speak to you guys about. I hope you enjoyed this and found this helpful. Let me know if these products, if you tried them, if they worked out for you, or if they really didn't. You know, keep me posted, and I will see you in my next one. Bye.